So I was at work and I was thinking about how this was going to end and if God was getting everything he wanted out of it, because this storybook ending needs to go down in history. It needs to show every little girl and boy that dreams can come true, that fairy tale endings still exist. And that means I have to do more than step out on a ledge. I have to show and prove and extensively prove that the gifts of the Holy Spirit are real, that God is real, that he is giving and imaginative and creative and wants to have everyone have such gems equal to what's happening here. So I have to do more than proclaim this potential wife. I have to make it official. So Lindsey Stirling, I cordially invite you to spend Christmas here. I've had a dream where we meet on Christmas Eve at a local church in Austin. The church, it's not a big church, but it's not small. It's a good size, and they have every service they have 3 or 4 on-duty police officers and 2 plainclothes officers, so it's very safe. You can absolutely not show up. That's fine. Relationships are consensual. And if you decide this isn't your thing, I will go back to prayer and work with God to further explore the destiny of who my future spouse would be. A while ago, I did have a dream. I saw 9 kind of mysterious action figure boxes. And these were like 9 candidates. So I remain faith that my future is accounted for and will be a lot of fun. And the time I spend with God is a lot of fun because I'm doing a lot of superpower stuff right now. So that's been really great. But anyways, yeah, I invite you to spend Christmas here and to talk about, what do they say in Alice in Wonderland, to talk of cabbages and kings. We'll talk of many things, of cabbages and kings. So yeah, I invite you as the artist, the performer, the lady you are, Lindsey Stirling. I was going to talk about that. No, I have to talk about that later. So one of the reasons why I think, to the audience, that I think she's going to accept my offer is all of a sudden at work, it's like everyone's talking forward and backwards, and it's really weird. I don't mean like normally weird to where people are forgetting what they're saying. Like all of a sudden people aren't making sense, and I've never seen that happen before. It's happening everywhere. It's like a real really nuts. Okay, sorry, I made notes about what I wanted to say. I was just kind of reviewing them. So if I am someone with a prophetic gift, or the 9 gifts of the Holy Spirit and then some, because I have the 3 Old Testament ones now. It's been a wild ride. If I am who I say I am, I have to prove it. And I was telling that to God. I was like, I really need to like have a spiritual moment where she knows I'm legit. I'm not just a guy claiming he's prophetic with some really wild dreams that seem adventurous, but like we really need I really want to hit Lindsey in the soul and ring it like a bell. And so this is how I am going to prove I am who I say I am, Lindsey. I had a dream, and my dreams are more than dreams. And I was privy to a conversation you were having with a regular friend, and you had lied to him, and he was upset, and he said, Lindsey, this isn't like, what do you say? Lindsey, this isn't like you. We always, and then he goes, what's really going on? And you said, there's this voice. And he said something like, a voice? What voice? I want to hear a voice. And I didn't hear everything. It was obviously a private conversation, but I heard those two parts. And so that should be proof. So yeah, if you're a fan of fairy tale endings, if you know me and or Lindsey in the future, or this is way in the future and we've already died, please pray for a great fairy tale ending for us. We're both really hoping for it, and for a great Christmas for everyone. It's the cats. Oh yeah, so I wanted to end it with some lyrics that I thought were kind of appropriate. It's from Willy Wonka. It's the come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination. Don't be shy. It's all right if you feel a little trepidation. Sometimes these things don't need explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look at them and view it. Somebody to hold on to, it's all we really need, nothing else to it. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There's no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. It's kind of where I live, doing all the miraculous stuff. I was gonna make a second video, but I'll just put it here. I had another dream after that. I saw 7 presents kind of dancing and moving and celebrating. They're really animated. And at the end, they said Atlanta. I thought that was interesting. So I don't know, maybe we have 7 days of Christmas. Love you guys. Remember, the only thing God told me is I would walk and talk with Lindsey. Just look towards Christmas. And he said it again, you will walk and talk with Lindsey. Just look towards Christmas. So we're about 15 days from it. And we'll see what happens. And no matter what, you guys, you need to never lose hope. And one of the reasons Lindsey's struggled so much is because eventually she'll have the gift of prophecy. And prophets are always kind of pulled aside and trained up really hard, because when they're brought back into the world, they help Earth in tremendous ways. Think Moses, Joshua, Joseph, Jesus, King David. It's just really hard because nobody's there to tell us we're so important that God is moving us aside so we learn from him and then bringing us back. For me, I was stuck in poverty and I was stuck with problems. I always had poverty and I always had problems that I had to consistently solve. But that's going to make me meticulous and good at helping society. No matter what, I've had a great time. All right. Love you guys.